That's not a knife. That's a knife. Yeah, but it ain't. Alright, guys. Welcome to the Sweet Outdoors. Yes, we're on the back porch. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. My brother's making me do this video, sorta. You'll know what I'm talking about, especially go watch his video, Live Your Truth. Go check out his video. Anyway, we're going to discuss knives again, as you can tell. But it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a bit of a review of a new knife that I had purchased. But it's also, we're actually going to discuss gimmick knives, practical knives. Are they worth buying? Why buy them? Stick around and we'll get into this. Alright guys, we're back. If you've watched any of my knife videos, you know how I feel about these. Yes, it's a cool knife, guys. I mean, look at that bad boy. I mean, you hold this, you grab hold of this knife and you automatically feel like you're Rambo. I mean, it's badass. Serious. But is it practical? Not really. Again, same thing. Harbor Freight. Lightweight. Decent edge. I've seen some videos where they put this thing through the ringer and it held up pretty good. Not practical. This is big work knife. You might baton wood with this and you might break it. Not practical. Cool to have, to say you have a Rambo knife, I guess. I don't know. That's basically, I bought this because I just couldn't resist to do a review video on it. I bought this one on vacation with me and my boys, and we all wanted a cool knife, so bigger is better. Pocket knives are the same thing. What is a practical knife? It's cool, man. If you don't like a switchblade out the front, I mean, very cool knife. Not too practical. It's got some serrations on it. It's got a decent edge on it. Belt clip, bone breaker / glass breaker. But I've carried this knife to work quite a few times, and I don't care for it. It just don't do the stuff that I need a knife to do. It's not sturdy enough for that kind of work as a work knife. A self-defense protection knife, stuff like that, yeah, okay. And that's it. Okay, you've seen this one. This is the Gordon from Harbor Freight. Very good edge on it. Liner lock, belt clip, cord cutter, bone breaker / glass breaker. It's a good knife. I mean, this one is a lot more practical than this one. But now I'm not knocking this knife, because this is a good knife. I mean, I like this knife. I like this style of knife. But for me to carry this knife, it's a little too big, too bulky, because they've tacked it up, tactical. They got too much going on here just to sell the knife. They throw the cord cutter, the glass breaker on here, just to sell the knife. I mean, still, it is a good knife. I mean, it is sharp. You could do a lot with this knife. This is a very good knife. But again, it's a little too big. It's a little too bulky. And it's just got too much going on for me. This is practical. Like I've told you in my other videos, I have fallen in love with this, the Willick multi-tool. I've got a good knife. I don't have no fingernails. I've got a good pair of scissors. And yes, they are spring-loaded. You just gotta mess with it a little bit somehow. Anyway, we're not worried about that. This is a very good knife. I absolutely love this knife. Also got the bone breaker, glass breaker. And it's actually got some stuff on here you can use. A nice little saw, bottle opener, can opener, little file. I mean, I carry this knife every day. This is my EDC knife. This is a practical knife to carry. It's not too big. It's not too bulky. It don't have too much going on. And what it does have going on is usefulness. I'm just saying. Fixed blades. Let's talk practical. You're going to the woods. You know, whether you're into bushcraft or survival or not. Maybe you're just going camping. You want a good, reliable knife out in the woods. You cannot beat the BPS. Carbon steel. I mean, this bad boy, look at that. I mean, razor sharp. This bad boy is sharp. And, I mean, good quality leather sheath. Ferro rod. You can't beat it, man. You can't. $30, $35, something like that. I absolutely love this knife. I have something on the blade though I need to clean off right there. Oh, the blade's what I need to do. But this is an awesome knife. Super practical. There's nothing. I mean, this will baton wood. This will feather wood, process wood for your fire. This will cut your dinner up. This will process all your food. This will skin a deer. This will do whatever you need to do. And start a fire. This is a practical knife. This is quality. This is a good knife to carry. All right. Let's get to the star. I keep saying that. Let's get to the co-star of the show. The knife that we are going to be talking about tonight. Gimmicky. Sorta. Practical. Sorta. Now, this is not super high quality. This is $12 Amazon Maxam, made in China. Maxam 9-inch survival knife. Okay. Stainless steel. You got some jagged serrations here. You got nice, very aggressive saw right here. I mean, it's feels good in the hand. It's got some rubber O-rings right here for grip. Not to mention, this design right here. I forget exactly what they call this. But, machined into the handle. The blade, when I got it, it wasn't sharp. Barely, I mean, I got kitchen knives, butter knives that were sharper than this one. But, we hit it with a sharpen spark and got a decent edge on it anyway. But I really like this knife. Hollow handle, because it's a survival knife. Makes you feel like a junior Rambo. It's got an O-ring to make it watertight. It's got your compass. The compass does work. It does point north. Now, let's talk the first modification I'm going to make to this knife, besides putting an edge on it. That cheesy ass survival kit that comes in every gimmicky survival knife. We are talking a Band-Aid. A Band-Aid. I mean, I hate to lose blood out there. a survival situation, a Band-Aid. What else do we have here? We have a little sewing kit, some thread and a needle. We have, looks like about 5-pound test line. And we have two hooks for your fishing kit. And that's it. Don't even have a sinker in it. I don't care for that particular survival kit. So we will be modifying that with this. Now, I don't have anything in it right now because I'm still trying to determine what I'm going to put in here. But this is a waterproof pill bottle. It's got an O-ring, everything, keep it waterproof. And it fits perfectly in the handle. And that's what we're going to put our survival kit in. I don't know if we'll put a fishing kit or a sewing kit or any of that crap like that. It's very possible we're going to put some kind of fire kit. We might just make this a fire kit knife. Some ferro rod, piece of, small ferro rod, and maybe some magnesium shavings, something like that. I actually have some right here. This other knife, to where all we need is a ferro rod and we can make a fire. Just with that right there. I got a buddy of mine that makes custom sheaths. So I'm going to be contacting him about making me a sheath for this that will also hold a ferro rod, because this one doesn't. The sheath is your typical ballistic nylon with plastic liner, a plastic liner on the inside so the knife blade doesn't cut it all up. I know you big survivalists, outdoorsmen, knife gurus, and all that good stuff. Go ahead, start harping. Really don't give a damn. Because I like this knife and I wanted this knife, so I bought this knife. That's what I do. I think I see things that I like and I buy them, whether they're good quality or not, or anything like that. If it's something that I want, it's something that I buy. I mean, I got a little wooden box that you pull the tab on and the spider jumps out. It's a gimmick. It's fun. You ain't got to be a stiffler hard ass all the time. Have some fun, guys. Relax, chill. Let's have some fun. And that's what this is. This is just a cool little knife that I like. When I get my buddy, talk to him about making a sheath for this, I'm going to see if he can make me a leg sheath, because I think this would be a perfect, boot knife. Strap it to my, my calf or something like that for when I'm in the woods. That way I've got a nice little backup knife. Keep a good edge on it. But if you like the gimmick knives, buy the gimmick knives. Buy what makes you happy. I wouldn't go out and spend hundreds of dollars on a gimmick knife. Hold on. There's just things that we buy when people buy things to make them feel better. People buy things because, there are people out there that, you only buy what you need. And part of that is true. You should only, spend your money on what you need. But every now and then you need to spend your money on what you want. Because if you're just spending all your money on everything that you need and not what you want, then that means you're living to work. And that's horrible. That's horrible. You need to work to live, which, it might confuse you. But, I mean, think about it. Are you just going to work just to pay your bills? I don't. I mean, there was a time that I did, because I didn't make a lot of money, so I had to work to pay my bills, and there was no extra. Well, now I make enough money, I make decent money to where I can afford to live now instead of just working. So it is what it is. Treat yourself. I treat myself quite often, and that's what it's about. Do me a favor. Go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification button. That way you're made aware next time I drop a video. Sorry for the low tone and all that good stuff, but like I said, it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm on the back porch. My wife and everybody, she's already texted me, turn the light off so she can go to bed. So I hope you enjoyed this. Got some more I'm going to try to do this weekend. Not really sure yet, but I'm going to bring you something this weekend. Be safe. God bless. Get outside, people.